To access the image stitching feature, begin by navigating to the Configuration Machine menu. Then, using the left panel, navigate to the Vision page. Ensure a valid camera calibration exists. A camera calibration created at the substrate height is required to produce accurate stitched images. For detailed information about camera calibrations, please refer to the relevant instructional video. To access the image stitching menu, navigate to the Stitching tab in the feature pane. To begin stitching an image, place the product squarely in the workspace. Then, use the pendant to teach two opposing corners of the product by aligning them with the camera's crosshair. Once the 2 points have been taught, adjust the image acquisition parameters using the camera interface and lighting options from the Quick Actions header menu until a clear image is attained. Using only the white light typically produces the best-looking stitched images. Before starting a stitch, be sure to stop grabbing live images as it slows the operation. When ready, press the Begin Stitching button and watch as the image is created. The operation can be canceled by pressing the Stop Stitching button or when an exception occurs. Stitched images have their real-world size saved as metadata. When assigning a program image, if the file contains this metadata, it is used to automatically set the image size. Components above or below the Z height the camera calibration was created at may appear distorted. The stitched image can be saved by pressing the Save Image button and will be automatically retained for up to 10 previous results, regardless of whether it was saved. Navigating away from this page or pressing the Clear Result button will clear the stitched image. For most applications, the provided default settings are sufficient. To access more stitching controls, toggling the Advanced Mode button in the top right of the interface will expand the options available to the user. Advanced settings that may be changed are as follows: the selected camera calibration for different substrate heights, capture scaling, which reduces the size of each grabbed image and decreases stitching time, especially with large products. This is automatically adjusted based on the bounds of the product, but can always be changed by the user. Minimum overlap, which indicates the desired overlap of images. The actual overlap varies in order to fit the defined bounds. And finally, the settling parameters, which defines the time the robot must remain below a maximum position error before grabbing an image and can be toggled off. Changes to bounds of the product or the settings are in the preview display, showing the number of images and their actual overlap. The advanced settings can be reset to their defaults by pressing the Reset Advanced button to the right of the interface. Previously created images, including canceled results, can be loaded by pressing the Load Previous button. Previous results can be deleted by pressing and holding the Delete button. When a stitch is completed or a previous result is loaded by pressing the Load Previous button, the image can be saved at various resolutions and in grayscale when the advanced options are enabled. Grayscale can be toggled to turn a color image into black and white, which is useful for images created utilizing the coaxial camera lights. The image scaling control changes the final size of the saved image. By default, the scale is 100%. Images can also be created that are smaller than the field of view of the camera in any direction. These images are useful for subprograms that focus on single components or regions of a product. All stitched images are saved with metadata about their real-world size, making program and subprogram image assignments simpler than ever. For detailed information about program images and the tools available for fine-tuning their positioning and scale, please refer to the relevant instructional video.